In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on January 24th, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Portland Trail Blazers versus Charlotte Hornets. This matchup presents an interconference showdown between two teams striving to solidify their positions in their respective playoff chases. The Portland Trail Blazers will travel to Buzz City to face off against the Charlotte Hornets on Friday night. Portland was in action Thursday night on the road in South Beach, facing the Miami Heat in the first half of a back-to-back set. In their most recent contest, the Trail Blazers secured an impressive 116-107 road victory over Miami on Tuesday night, achieving a significant upset as 8.5-point underdogs. Meanwhile, Charlotte came up short in their game on Wednesday night, falling 132-120 on the road against Memphis and failing to cover the line as 11.5-point underdogs. Historically, Portland has dominated this matchup, holding a 48-19 advantage in the all-time regular season series, including an 89-86 road victory in the latest encounter on April 3, 2024. The Trail Blazers will once again be without the services of Deander Ayton and Matisse Thybulle, both key players for the team, while the Hornets come into this game with their full roster available. Portland has been on a roll, stringing together 3 consecutive wins, highlighted by a commanding victory over the Magic last night. On the other hand, the Hornets showed flashes of solid basketball before being dismantled by the Grizzlies on Wednesday night. The Trail Blazers face a challenging schedule, playing their 3rd game in just 4 nights, all of which are on the road, which raises concerns about potential fatigue. Additionally, they are playing the 2nd game of a back-to-back set, which often comes with its own set of physical and logistical challenges. Charlotte, by contrast, had the advantage of a day off on Thursday and will enjoy the comforts of playing at home. Although the Hornets will miss Miller, the Trail Blazers lineup is more battered and weary heading into this matchup. There's uncertainty surrounding Portland's rotation due to their injury report and the demands of a back-to-back schedule, which adds another layer of complexity to their preparation. Despite Portland's recent success, the Hornets still appear to be the stronger team in this matchup. Since LaMelo Ball and other key players returned to the lineup, Charlotte has won 4 of their last 5 games and is likely viewing this game as a must-win opportunity. Although the Trail Blazers have managed 3 consecutive victories, they are far from intimidating opponents, particularly given their dismal 7-16 straight-up record on the road this season. This game is expected to be closely contested, but the Trail Blazers are at a disadvantage due to the lack of rest and the cumulative toll of their recent schedule. As a result, the Hornets, led by Ball's playmaking and leadership, are in an excellent position to capitalize on their home court advantage. With Ball leading the way, the Charlotte Hornets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. This game features 2 teams that have struggled to consistently put points on the board this season. The Trail Blazers rank 26th in the league in scoring offense, while Charlotte fares even worse, sitting at 28th in this category. Portland's offensive production tends to dip significantly in road games compared to their performance at home, a trend that could be exacerbated by the physical demands of their recent schedule. Meanwhile, Charlotte has been more productive offensively of late, averaging 109.1 points per game in their last 10 outings. Over their last 5 games, the Hornets have scored an average of 117 points per game and recorded 4 overs during that stretch. When it comes to tempo, the Trail Blazers rank 15th in the league, averaging 99 possessions per game, while the Hornets sit at 21st with an average of 98 possessions per contest. Given Portland's potential fatigue, Charlotte is well positioned to exploit their defensive lapses and generate easy scoring opportunities, which should contribute to this game surpassing the projected point total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Cleveland Cavaliers versus Philadelphia 76ers. The Philadelphia 76ers are set to host the Cleveland Cavaliers in an exciting Eastern Conference showdown on Friday night at the Wells Fargo Center. Cleveland comes into this game boasting the best record in the league, but they are looking to bounce back after suffering a tough loss in Houston on Wednesday. Meanwhile, the 76ers are in desperate need of a win as they are stuck in a grueling 7-game losing streak. The Cavaliers have already secured victories in the 2 previous matchups this season, with 1 win apiece in Cleveland and Philadelphia. As the 76ers aim to avenge those defeats, this game is shaping up to be a thrilling contest between 2 rivals, making it a must-watch event on Friday night. In terms of player availability, the Cavaliers are still dealing with the absence of Evan Mobley, while Caris LeVert is listed as questionable for this game. On the other hand, the 76ers are grappling with a significant number of injuries, including the absences of key players such as Joel Embiid, Kyle Lowry, and Andre Drummond. While Cleveland may be missing a couple of key contributors, the 76ers' injury situation is far more severe and has greatly hindered their ability to compete effectively. Philadelphia's current struggles are closely tied to these injuries, as their lack of depth and diminished interior play have left them vulnerable. Without Embiid and Drummond, the team has been unable to control the paint, which could allow Jarrett Allen and the Cavaliers guards to dominate this matchup. The 76ers' ongoing 7-game losing streak can largely be attributed to their lackluster offense and poor defensive execution. Notably, the Cavaliers have been excellent on the road, posting a 14-6 record against the spread in away games this season. Evan Mobley's absence is a setback for Cleveland, but the 76ers' inability to field both Embiid and Drummond leaves them at a distinct disadvantage. This lack of interior presence should provide Cleveland with a significant edge, as Allen is poised for a strong performance. Compounding the issue for Philadelphia is their lack of depth and their inability to match the Cavaliers' high-scoring output. Cleveland ranks among the league's highest-scoring teams and also boasts a defense that is on the cusp of being a top-10 unit, making it difficult for the 76ers to find any opportunities on either end of the court. When these teams last met, Cleveland easily covered a 9-point spread, while Philadelphia has failed to cover the spread in 9 consecutive games. This season, the 76ers are just 14-28 against the spread, giving them the worst cover percentage in the NBA at 33.3%. Meanwhile, Cleveland's impressive 67.4% cover rate is second only to Oklahoma City. The Cavaliers' dominant 27-point victory over Philadelphia in December came when the 76ers had Lowry, Drummond, and Martin available, players who will not be on the court tonight. Even though Cleveland is contending with some injuries and playing on the road, they were expected to be heavy favorites in this matchup, and for good reason. The Cavaliers are well equipped to handle this depleted 76ers roster, regardless of LeVert's availability. As I've emphasized before, it's difficult to take the 76ers seriously until they regain full health. So the Cleveland Cavaliers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Cleveland has been a strong performer for bettors who favor the over. This season, the over has hit in 28 of their 43 games, including a 14-6 record in games played on the road. Philadelphia has also leaned toward the over with a 23-18-1 record. The Cavaliers' offensive efficiency, which ranks among the best in the league, is a key factor in this trend. Additionally, Cleveland's pace of play, which ranks 12th fastest, should contribute to a high-scoring affair, even with Philadelphia's slower pace at 26th in the league. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. New Orleans Pelicans versus Memphis Grizzlies. The NBA betting slate resumes on Friday, January 24, 2025, featuring a modest 3-game lineup. Among these matchups, we turn our attention to an intriguing Southwest Division clash taking place at the FedEx Forum in Memphis, Tennessee. The Memphis Grizzlies will host the New Orleans Pelicans in what will be their 3rd meeting of the season, with Memphis looking to secure a 3rd consecutive victory over their divisional rivals. The New Orleans Pelicans will once again be without key players Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson, while the Memphis Grizzlies continue to miss Marcus Smart, with Santi Aldama's status listed as questionable. Despite their absences, the Pelicans enter this contest riding a wave of momentum. Their last scheduled game was postponed, affording them extra rest ahead of this matchup. Meanwhile, the Grizzlies appear to be regaining their form as they welcome more players back into the fold. Both teams will bring energy to the court, setting up an intriguing battle. The Memphis Grizzlies have showcased consistency throughout the season, holding an impressive 29-15 record against the spread and a strong 17-5 straight-up record on their home court. A lopsided outcome could be in the cards against a New Orleans squad missing Zion Williamson. Brandon Ingram, and Herb Jones. However, the Pelicans, despite their injuries, have remained competitive, achieving a solid 7-3 record straight up and against the spread over their last 10 outings. Currently on a 4-game winning streak, New Orleans has seen notable improvements on the defensive end. It's remarkable what stability can do when the majority of the roster is healthy. Historically, underdogs have covered the spread in 5 of the last 6 matchups between these teams, so the New Orleans Pelicans to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Grizzlies excel defensively, ranking 7th in the league in defensive turnover percentage at 13.7%. Their transition game is a hallmark of their success, and it will likely challenge the Pelicans, who rank 10th in turnover percentage at 12.6%. This defensive and transitional efficiency could give Memphis a clear edge. However, New Orleans struggles on the boards, sitting 29th in defensive rebound percentage at 71.9%, though they play at a solid pace of 99.1 possessions per 48 minutes. Expect Memphis to impose a faster tempo and force the Pelicans to keep up. The Grizzlies' offense continues to perform like a finely tuned machine, driven by their pace and ability to capitalize on opportunities. Memphis leads the NBA in second-half scoring, and the Pelicans' defensive lapses could allow the Grizzlies to maintain their offensive dominance. Meanwhile, New Orleans has found success in second-chance scoring through strong offensive rebounding and has proven adept in transition, ranking in the top 10 for fast break points per game. The over has hit in 5 of the last 6 games between the Pelicans and Grizzlies. Considering Memphis' pace, New Orleans' transition scoring potential, and their inconsistent defensive performances, this game projects to be high scoring. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.